Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of 3 plus x squared plus x plus 1 equals 0. So now what we're first going to do is we're going to focus on our left side here. And we're going to simplify this a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this into two parts. We have x to the power of 3 plus x squared and x plus 1 on our right side. So for x to the power of 3 plus x squared, what we're going to do is we're going to factor out our greatest common factor, which in this case is x squared. So if we factor out x squared from x to the power of 3 plus x squared, well, x to the power of 3 divided by x squared, what is that? Well, if we have a to the power of m over a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So x to the power of 3 over x squared, this would equal x to the power of 3 minus 2, which is simply just x to the power of 1, which is x. So x to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 2 is x, plus x squared divided by x squared is simply just 1, because anything divided by itself is 1. And now on this side, we have plus, and as you can see, since we already have x plus 1 here, we don't need to do anything. This side can't be simplified. And this is equal to 0. So now this would actually give us two equations. Because x plus 1, this is x plus 1 times 1, right? So now these two are the same. So that's one equation, x plus 1 equals 0. And then we have this plus this, x squared plus 1. So that's another equation. X squared plus 1 equals 0. So for x plus 1 equals 0, all we have to do is simply subtract 1 on both sides. This cancels out, and we get x equals -1. So this is one of our solutions. Now for x squared plus 1, well, we still subtract 1 on both sides. These two cancel out, and we get x squared equals -1. Now, if we take the square root on both sides, we get x equals the square root of -1. And the square root of -1 is actually equal to I. So I is also a solution. So our two solutions are x equals -1 and x equals I. Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 9 to the power of x equals 18. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to take the log of both sides. So now we have log 9 to the power of x equals log 18. So if we have something in the form log a to the power of x, this is known as power property, and what it means is that we could actually move this exponent in front of the log, meaning this would also equal x log a. So I'm actually going to change log 9 to the power of x into x log 9. And this is equal to log 18. Now, if I divide both sides by log 9, these two cancel out, and I would get x is equal to log 18 over log 9 is the same thing as log 9 times 2 over log 9. And now if I distribute the log to both of these terms into parentheses, get x is equal to log 9 times log 2. And we are still dividing this by log 9. And sorry, this is actually a plus. So now this is equal to log 9 over log 9 plus log 2 over log 9. Now these two cancel out, so we get x is equal to 1 plus log 2 over log, and I'm actually going to replace the 9 with 3 squared. Now remember, we're going to use the same property that we used over here, and I'm going to move the 2 to the front. So I'm actually going to move it right over here. So if you plug in log 2 into the calculator, log 2 is actually equal to approximately 0.301. And log 3 is equal to 0.4771. So now if I plug in these numbers, we would get 1 plus log 2 is 0.301 over 2 times log 3. Well, that would be 0.9542. Now, if you divide these two, you'd get x is equal to 1 plus 0.3154, and 1 plus this would be 1.3154. So this is our answer.